And we are back.
Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
The No Way Out podcast has returned again to see another day.
Yes.
Nuke.
Yes, Warren.
What is up?
How are you?
Nuke, I'm blessed and highly favored. How are you doing?
No, that's right. Same here, same here. I am doing well. Thanks for asking.
Nuke, look, we gotta hurry get it in, ladies and gentlemen. Nuke gonna be over here sleeping in a minute.
Stop it.
Look, Nuke, we gonna have to get a camera in here. You know that too.
Please
We gotta do it. People gotta see your face. They trying to
Okay.
see my motherfucking face. They
Okay.
probably like, who is this ugly ass nigga? Where the woman at that's supposed to be on there?
Stop.
But anyway,
Yes.
Nuke, what's going on with you?
Oh, not too much. Not too
Okay.
much. What's up with you?
Oh, you know, nothing, just chilling.
Okay.
Chilling like a villain. How was your weekend?
Oh man, my weekend was my weekend was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it was long and interesting. Yes.
Long and interesting, huh?
Yes, that's all I can share
I
right
can
now.
understand that.
Uh-huh.
I definitely can understand that.
Yes.
Tell
me what you did.
Me, I went to church.
You did not go to church.
Bedside Baptist.
Okay, you're right. Bedside Baptist.
Start on
is
time,
where
end
you-
on time. No, my weekend was cool. All I did was relax, chill. Man, them sinuses had me fucked up last week. Man,
Oh, wow.
man, real bad.
Okay.
So, you know me, I just did my little herbal shit.
Okay.
I ain't take none of that damn medication.
You did teas or what?
Yeah, I did like, herbal teas like
What I'm drinking?
yeah, I drank that. I don't even know what you drink.
Moroccan mint green tea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I drank that.
Okay.
And then I drank let me see what else. I took that, some black seed vitamins, some natural stuff because I don't like really taking a lot of medication.
So you didn't do Robitussin?
No, I ain't trying to go to bed.
No tussin?
No. The sinuses had me fucked up though. I was like, God damn,
Okay.
nose was all messed up, but it was all good. Other than that, I just chilled, relaxed, read a little bit. I think did I record No, I recorded I think on Thursday or Friday, and after that I just chilled, and then Sunday I recorded something and that was it.
Okay.
But other than that, you know what?
What?
This one I want to talk to you about too.
Okay.
Nuke, since we here.
Yes.
I was talking to my sister. Shout out to my older sister Tasha, man. She kind of had me laughing because she was
Okay.
like, man, Warren, man, it's true. I remember I talked about how we gotta show appreciation for each other. And she was telling me how she had met a young lady, and the young lady kind of had her, was striving to do better, and she was telling her like, hey man, you doing a good job, woo, woo.
Okay.
And I'm thinking like, damn, my sister is right.
Uh-huh.
Because I think we're programmed to be like, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. Instead of encouraging.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So when I was talking to her on the phone, I'm like, damn, man, she right. Like, damn, we got to do that more. I think we more prone to be like, oh, so all you guys 3 jobs? You feel me?
You can't get 2 more? Right.
Man,
Okay.
I that's how I feel a lot of the time. So,
Well, great awareness.
You know what I mean? So I kind of want to talk about that.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about that in relates to melanated people or black people, and are we a team? And do we get distracted? Are we a team and do we get distracted?
Okay.
What do you think about that? What
That's
have you
good.
observed in your everyday life in dealing with us? And are we on the same team, or are we distracted by things that don't matter? What you think?
I think we're divided. I think some of us are definitely team players and on a team, and the other half of us are very much distracted by foolishness.
in foolishness, what you mean?
I mean, just things that don't really matter, such as, TV shows, crazy music, drugs, alcohol, partying all the time. Just nothing constructive. Nothing that's bettering our lives.
Damn. God damn, no, why you have to come with that damn
What?
scientific professional ass answer? Well, fuck it then. Next subject. No, I'm just playing.
So what do you think?
No, Nu, you took my damn answer. I could have sworn you reading the damn cue card or something. Let me go check and make sure ain't no goddamn cameras in there or somebody holding cue card. I wish y'all could see this, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna get a camera in here too,
All
though.
right, all right.
Once we get a camera and we can go live, it's gonna be on. Because
It's
I'm pretty
on.
sure. We got some listeners.
Okay.
So, but
Thank
I
you
agree
to
with
everyone
you.
who's listening.
No,
We appreciate you.
I agree
Go
with
ahead.
you.
agree with me?
No. I agree with you. I can't. Only thing I can add to that is the distraction level.
Okay.
Like as far as you hit it on the head. You hit it on that. I'm embarrassed, man, because it's true. Because I used to be one of those people that was distracted by, like, I would literally be arguing with a nigga about a basketball game.
That you're not getting paid.
That I'm
I think we've all been there at some point.
I feel like a clown sometimes when I think about that. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I was doing that. But that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I just can't believe I was doing that. I would have thought that I would have been more prone to that. But, man, that you're right. Major distraction. Music sometimes can be a distraction.
Yes.
It should be a tool. You should be able to learn from it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I don't want to be. That.
What kind of message is this sending to me?
Yes.
So, and I guess it depends on where you are. I mean, because music can change your mood.
Yes.
Depending on what's going
Yes.
on, so I get it. And I'm not saying that let me just make this very clear. I like all genres of music.
Nuke like Mahalia Jackson.
I like it all.
Did you get that message when I called you?
Yes, crazy. I just fell out laughing. You need help.
Look.
You need help.
You know I used to have a voicemail like that.
You did not.
My mom used to be like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you?
You did not.
Yes.
That's funny.
People used to call me
That's
dying laughing.
funny.
I used to be funny. But no.
Okay.
This one more
We
thing. No.
digress. Okay.
No. You right. No. I'm just embarrassed that you said distractions because I was a part of that shit. And I think materials could be a big distraction.
Oh, yes.
I just think it for our people.
Yes.
And I think that the elite, the dominant society, the white supremacists, Caucasians that have more material than the average melanated person, I think we feel like that is the standard of where we are supposed to be. And the reason why it is because they're the ones who gave us that narrative of pursue the American dream.
Right.
Buy the home.
Yes.
Get your college education. Move up the corporate ladder. Until I read The Wealth Choice, and every major corporation that a melanated person has worked for, they've ended up leaving and starting their own shit because of how they were getting treated.
Yes.
But I didn't know that then because I wasn't informed. I didn't want to take the time to read. It is very difficult to retrain your mind depending on the space and who is around you.
Yes.
Because niggas will be real quick to probably be like, nigga, what you read? Because this is the end game. What's all that reading gonna get you? You still broke. And but see, you want to have a peace of mind is what I've been learning.
Yes.
And when you move up you hear the dog snoring.
I do.
She didn't even bark. I don't think. Oh yeah, she did when you knocked in. But anyway, I think a peace of mind is more important. But
A peace of mind is very important.
niggas want that money though.
Yes. We
Niggas
on a
want
money
that
chase.
money.
Yes.
But we don't know how to save and use that and wield that power of the money. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Use the money as a tool.
We don't use it as a tool. I've been preaching it. You know, when you go back and listen to some of them, like the ones I've been doing, like my homegirl, shout out to my homegirl too, Onita. And I was talking to my homegirl, Deanna, too. They was like, you know, especially Onita was like, man, you're right. Buy Nike and buy the stock. Because the Colin Kaepernick thing, which I kind of addressed, I was going to talk about that last week.
Okay.
But I know you had, shit going on. And let's not get it twisted, y'all. Nike already had a contract with Kaepernick. Nike sees that, you know what? Niggas buy shit.
Yes.
So since niggas buy shit, let's hop on the right side of right. And their sales went up $6 billion.
Oh, I'm sure.
$6 billion.
I'm sure, and still climbing.
It's still climbing.
I'm sure. The holidays coming up. Come on now.
Look, why everybody think
getting
that, thank you.
Nikes?
Look, why everybody think that Nike is like on some Black Panther type shit?
No.
Because we believe in symbolisms.
Right.
Which is a distraction. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think symbolisms are a distraction. I think that I really, really, really think that we don't pay attention to the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? We look at the symbolism and we run with that. You know what I mean? Like
just the surface stuff.
The surface
we don't
shit.
go beyond the surface. We don't.
Why is that? Why?
We don't, unfortunately, I won't say everyone, but most of us do not take the time to go beyond the surface.
That's a fact.
We take it for face value.
That's a fact.
You know, and we run with it. That's all we need to know. We don't need anything else. So
I'm sorry for laughing, but that's funny.
Yes.
That is funny.
Mm-hmm.
No, that you right about that. That is definitely funny. Nuke, I think this too. I think that not only do we take it for full face value, perception is our reality, especially in the melanated community.
Yeah.
So if you pull up to a nigga and he got a Camaro with rims on it and he got a nice looking woman in the car, automatically you think, damn, he balling.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this nigga could be pulling up into an apartment that he got a roommate is sharing. Part. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Like that's the type of shit that you will see.
And when you see that person, depending on who you are, you may look at that as your inspiration or aspiration, and now you think you need to get a fresh car so you can have a fine girl like that.
Yes.
If it happened for him, it can happen for me.
Yep. And that's
but you don't know what he's doing to keep it. You don't know what he did to get it.
Exactly. You don't know his struggle.
Background. Right.
You don't know what his work ethic is.
Is it a rental? I mean, we don't know.
In Nuke, I'm not going to say that, oh, it's Caucasian. I'm not saying this, but I'll just tell you this. Perception is reality, and whoever's controlling the image is the person who's the welder behind the fire. So with me driving a Mustang or whatever those new cars are, let's just say I'm driving a Benz or a Tesla, right? Some niggas see me in a Tesla, me at my age in a Tesla, and I'm getting out, and maybe I got some decent clothes on. The first thing they're gonna think is either he's got money or where the fuck does he work? He must got a good paying job. He's got a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it is whoever's controlling the image.
Right.
And the need I say this is because niggas wear Lacoste and they don't even know who Lacoste is. He was what they called that was a smell good thing. You know they get you every time. This thing that I got in here, y'all, it emits a spray thing, right? And every time I go off, Nuke be looking around like, what the fuck was that? Look,
I should be used to it by now.
Look, the West be coming out of you. What the fuck this nigga got going on? Nigga, don't you have me? But anyway.
Go ahead.
That's the dog. Y'all can hear my dog.
Oh, it's on and popping tonight.
Look, it's on. So, I think that's what it is because when we went into... Well, I've been, when I used to go to the forum shop all the time. Me and my homeboys would go. Shout out to that's another thing I want to talk about. My boy Leo, shout out to him, Kaylin, all them. We used to always go to the forum shop.
Okay.
Well, about 2 or 3 years ago, I found out that, Lacoste is branded off of a brother. He's melanated.
Okay.
They would call him Alligator.
Teach.
And the thing about people that they don't know is, guess what? When you go in the Lacoste store, the forum shop, his picture's in the back.
He's in the back?
Not in the front.
And it's branded off of him?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you can look it up.
We must take a field trip.
I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. Wow. And when I went in there, again, this is about 2 or 3 years ago. I think I was with my girl. I'm not sure. We went in there, and I started spouting out like, yeah, they called him the Alligator because he was woo woo woo. That's when I was kind of up on it. And the girl that worked in there, she was like, no, yeah, you're right. I was like, and why the fuck is his picture not out? Oh, his picture's in the back. Of course, because y'all selling the Caucasian. Because they're the controller of the imagery.
Wow. Look at that.
You see what I'm saying? Most niggas that drive a Camaro or a Bentley or an Escalade, and they're in a financial woe, they're not going to drive and put a sign on the side of their car that says, I'm in this Escalade, but I'm broke as fuck, and my power bill is pink. They're the controller of the image.
Right.
And I think we pay so much attention to imagery. We do. We all do.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that's something.
It's attractive to the eyes.
It's attractive to the eye. And, even in the books that I read, a lot of them, it say that. Like in The Wealth Choice by Dennis Gimbro, that was one of the first things he said. He's like, poor people talk about clothes and shoes. Middle class people talk about titles and degrees. And wealthy people talk about bank accounts.
That part. We need to level up.
That fucked me up. And then it made me.
That is so true.
And then it made me think of like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and them. They probably be like, yeah, they brag about how much money they give away.
Right.
But look, but the nigga, this is the problem that I have. Not even a problem, but this is a census that I've learned. Like, this is where the Maximum Compensatory Code of Ethics by Nellie Fuller, you can just look it up. I already showed you the book. The Racial Showcasing Confusion. I think that's a real big distraction in our community with melanated people, because all it takes is one nigga to work his ass off and outshine everybody else, and then what happens? Normally the Caucasian gonna give him the nigga trinkets,
exactly.
you know, the nigga snacks, you know what I'm saying, the butter biscuits and all the other shit, and then that nigga becomes like Bill Cosby and start being condescending in Barack Obama and telling. Now, why the fuck would you go on TV and tell all niggas they need to be better fathers, but you're not telling how the CIA infiltrated the black communities and infested the black communities with crack cocaine.
Right.
And used another nigga to do it.
Yes.
But they just didn't like him when Freeway Rick was buying houses and properties. They didn't like, no,
that's
nigga,
not what
you
it was
can't do
used
that.
for. Right.
So let's talk about that. Since you want to talk about black people being better fathers. See, I think we so quick when we get a little pat on the head, we so quick to go after each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. You have to go all the way back.
And I think that's a distraction as well, because we want the bag. Ain't that what they call it now?
Yes.
We want to get lit. We want the bag. We want to be cool. We want to be on the gram.
Yeah.
That's why on my Instagram, you know what I post? All those videos that you see of me, that's what I'll post on Instagram. I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not, but you can never say I didn't post it.
Right.
But it's so funny because when I was posting nigga shit, and when I had nigga videos and making fun of just being stupid, you gonna get a bunch of views. Man,
but they don't want to hear the real.
No, that video, if you scroll all the way down on the No Way Out podcast, y'all can check us out. you scroll all the way down, the last video of at my mom's house with my little sisters in it, 36,500 and counting.
Wow.
And counting.
Wow.
You think I've been sending that to people? No, I have not. But the other videos, 10, 15, 20 views.
Nothing with substance, huh?
Nothing yet. Oh.
Nothing with substance.
Why do you think I'm like, nigga, I can do that again if I want.
Right.
If I want to do it again, I can do it. All I got to do is have a camera in my hand on my phone and catch some fuckery shit, and my shit will shoot through the roof. But I will. I'll do it again. But I want it to be substance on there too.
Right.
Because like my homegirl tweeted, shout out to my homegirl Nita again, she was like telling me, she was like, man, you right. I have to keep bringing up, she was like, dude, you right. Motherfuckers need to buy the stock too. I'm like, man, get that, buy you some cryptocurrencies, buy you some gold.
Diversify.
Diversify that portfolio. If you work at a corporate America job, I don't care where you work at, if they're offering 401k, take that shit.
Yes. You will not miss it.
You will not miss it.
You will learn to adjust.
And stop buying some bullshit. Don't buy cheap stock and then in 10 days talking about, I ain't make no money. Nigga. Read a book. See, I read the book. I read a big ass thick book, Stock Tip for Dummies.
Okay.
I read that whole book, and then I read Mutual Fund for Dummies. I read those two books in conjunction. And remember I was telling you, that's how I went to go buy my mutual funds and went to buy my stock.
Right.
Man, but people don't understand it. I think
it's not a get rich quick.
And that's what Caucasians know. But Caucasians have the patience. They know it's going to go up and down.
Right.
Like in Vegas. That's why I did the one in Vegas. And I'll keep talking about Vegas. All you motherfuckers who live in Vegas right now and you don't own a property, you are going to be fucked in the next couple of years.
Yes.
Because when the Raiders come, shit going to be sky high.
It's already happening.
It's already happening.
It's been happening.
It's been.
I went and looked at a house, actually Sunday. They want $500,000 for this house, and I think the house originally was selling for $236,000.
Damn, for real?
Yes.
I believe it.
Yes. I'm like, this is crazy.
I believe you. Nuke. It's so many houses. They building houses where you shouldn't even be building houses. But I think you're right. I have to say it again, Nuke. We so distracted by shit that don't matter.
Right.
That's why I did the one about Kanye. when he went on this rant. Now, is he crazy or is he just being a distraction? Because while he up here taking up, he know Donald Trump don't give. This is the same nigga that went on TV and said George Bush don't like black people.
Exactly.
Now you up here taking for.
He hasn't changed that much, right?
So you have a problem. So somebody needs to pull him by his coattail and sit his black ass down and say, you acting like a fucking clown right now, and sit down.
Right.
But what everybody wants to do is he wants to generate that momentum.
Does he have an album coming out? What's going on?
Yeah,
or a movie?
He's got an album coming out.
Okay.
So you know that's how it
right,
go. And that's why I look at, just for our Las Vegas brothers and sisters, because I'm like, man, y'all niggas beat the wake the fuck up. Like I get my homeboy, man, he like a family member to me, Leo. He bought his crib, and I was like,
congratulations.
I'm still shocked because I'm like, damn, he did it.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's the greatest accomplishment you gonna have in your life.
Yes.
Is buying a crib. Now, here's the thing. If more people had his mentality, melanated brothers and sisters, houses will be through the roof. If every melanated brother and sister who worked a 9-to-5 job or worked enough money and got their credit together to buy a house, they would make it where houses could be unaffordable. Because why? Because then now, thank you. We don't want every nigga in no house.
Rent the apartments?
Who's gonna rent the apartments?
And our home, pay our mortgage.
And who's gonna pay our mortgage? Who's gonna rent our home? And I think that's what we have. I think that's the major problem.
We need to keep you in debt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You right. you right.
Listen, been there. Okay.
And you
been there about the t-shirt. I wore the hat. I know exactly what we're talking about.
Look, when I finally bought my home, I didn't know the journey I was about to take. I really didn't. I was like, oh man, I'm happy, but I'm not. You remember? You know me then.
Yes.
So, I was happy and I was proud of myself, but I was like, damn, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Because there was nobody, I didn't have a MACD, like a real guy to be like, and I wasn't going to be like, so Nuke, what else do you think? You don't want to be bought. Some people
but you could have.
I should
have. Yes.
Because there are a lot of things you could have told me, and I would have learned from that. And I think that's a distraction too. A distraction of, well, I already got it, so I ain't got to listen to nobody. That's a major distraction.
You need to keep it.
And that's a major distraction to me, Nuke, because that deters us all from being a team.
Yeah.
To me, we be so like, well, nigga, I already got the car. I don't need to listen to you.
Oh, haven't we heard this one before?
Exactly. But we don't do that to Caucasians, but we do that to home people.
Why is that?
I don't know, because we think the white man's ice is colder. I'm just telling you, it's the truth. I read so many books that's what it say. And this shit been going on for years.
Right. It's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun.
Exactly. And I think the person who controls the image is the person who's the author of your destination. So if I can control, like, that's how I look at it. So if I'm your boss at work, and let's say I'm Caucasian, I'm your boss at work, and then every other boss you see is Caucasian, you either gonna know how to be an end user of the game and know how to use the system to your liking, or you're gonna bow down and acquiesce to the system and bend the knee. And then you just gonna, that's why I think a lot of, like, sometimes when you get into these situations where they want to pay you money, especially when it's a whole lot of money, and niggas don't know how to deal with a whole lot of money.
Right.
Man, you start cooning and bugging your eyes, and you get like, that's why I feel like niggas who get a lot of money, who be around Caucasians, they think that they're Caucasian. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because your lifestyle is better. And them niggas don't know. They hood, they ghetto, but I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, because most Caucasians that are not confident, that have a lot of money, they're really gonna not know how to identify with these. First of all, they can't really identify with black people's plight, but they're not even gonna want to understand it. I feel like confident white people, because people like to take niggas' words out of context. Confident white people will understand exactly how black people feel. They don't have to take your side. I think that's the biggest distraction. We waiting for a white savior.
Well, you can say that again.
I think that's the ultimate. We waiting for Pal Gasol on your wall at church
with the perm,
with the pressed perm, just for me perm kid,
and the blue eyes,
with the blue eyes, to walk among us,
Right.
and be like,
Here I
I'm
am.
here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then niggas will be like, I told you Jesus was gonna come back. That part.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then everything will be okay. And when I think that's our biggest Achilles heel. We waiting for in everything.
Mm-hmm.
We waiting for us to say. That's why if you look at us when we excel in something, they quick to be like, "What did Senator Harry Reid say about Obama?" I mean, he's very articulate for a black guy.
Right. For a black guy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Right.
When we're responsible for the liberal arts and everything that's going on right now, we're responsible for, and I got the books to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why I got the books to prove it? Those motherfucking Egyptian pyramids. Them Greeks want that to be white so bad, but you
They
can't
are
do it.
fighting it.
This they trying to say Nefertiti was white and all this bullshit and all this. Man, y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say.
Right.
But those pyramids, we built them.
Right. That I just giggled because I remember watching a news station and they revealed this image of Nefertiti and she was so whitewashed.
Exactly.
The black lady, I think, was it Gail on TV? I think it was Gail, and she was just like, wow. Like, she looked really different. You know?
Exactly. No, and
So-
that's it. No, that's because I look at it like this. It's going to be that way as long as people are not informed. And it goes back to your point of distractions. We think love and hip hop is real. It's entertainment.
Right. It's scripted.
Love and hip hop is about as real as the NBA playoffs. It's scripted. Look, I watch basketball. I watch LeBron James. It looked good, but you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Cleveland all over again, except in LA. It's the same shit.
Okay.
LeBron's getting 140 million, which is what, 25 million a year or whatever. You not getting none of that money.
No. Mm-mm.
Motherfuckers need to know how to know that that's imaginary. That's not your money.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But we, Caucasians, the elite, the dominant society, they have become the mastermind of manipulation with that imagery. So they can be like, look, LeBron's coming. And they know it'll change the whole dynamic of a person's conversation. This nigga had a conference because he wanted to go play for Miami.
A whole
and
conference.
niggas was burning the jerseys and shit.
I know.
Like as if he was gonna do something. Like Nike.
Right.
When they made Colin Kaepernick the face of Nike,
Right.
niggas was burning their shoes.
Right.
Nike don't give a fuck about y'all burning them shoes.
Cutting the Nike part out.
Thank you, because they know a million more niggas is gonna buy them.
Right. And we already got your money because you already paid for
You
it.
already paid for them.
Right.
But people are distracted. And especially our community. Because we want the bag. We want the freshest hair. We want Michael Kors. And, you know what I mean?
Gucci and all that. And then not only that, but we're not in a position where we have partnership or ownership in these teams, most of us. So we're not making money.
Exactly. We're not making no money
So,
at all. We don't make any money at all. Let's get this straight. We don't make any money. And let's get another thing straight. All those proceeds and profits don't go to no black community unless they building a basketball court in the hood. No, why don't you put a library in the hood so niggas can go read some fucking books and stop putting the camera in these athletes' faces like they asked Tiffany Haddish about diversity. Oh, I don't know, I ain't go to college and all this other stuff.
she
See?
did not say that.
Yep.
She did not.
I'm telling you, look, because motherfuckers are not informed.
Right.
You just trying to get the bag, and I'm
Right.
proud of Tiffany. I'm proud
Right.
of Kevin. I'm proud of Cat Woods.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll keep saying it. When you're at the helm of it, and you're that guy, remember why you're that guy.
Right.
Remember why. Just remember why. And remember, whatever you say can and will be used against you
Yes.
in a court of Caucasian opinion.
yes. I think when you have that platform, you have to take a stand and use that platform to educate and help your people. You have to.
But these people ain't gonna do that because it's about the bag and the sponsorships and all that.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That it is. That's what the end game is. You got that money though.
Right.
You know that's
I'm
what
on
it is.
contract. I have.
You know that's what it is.
And I guess you can't be mad at that.
I can never be mad at it because you got to. that's how you make your money. That's how you gotta live. That's fine. But
Right.
once you start to compromise your people and your principles and your beliefs, that's when there's an issue.
Your values and
Then you know what I mean? Like that's when there's an issue because
how can you sleep at night?
exactly. Well, it's easy to sleep.
Probably
at night.
very good.
It's easy to sleep at night when you got the money and all that, but money ain't gonna bring you happiness.
Right.
Money,
What did Biggie say?
more money, more problems.
Okay.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen. And that's why most wealthy people, real wealthy people, you don't never know they have any money.
Right. You don't. You can't tell by their dress.
They dress enough.
You can't tell
But
sometimes
us-
by their cars because they drive them.
You think
Just
that
average cars.
Bill Gates and them wear Crocs? They don't wear Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
And jeans and khakis.
And, no, jeans and dirty T-shirts. They don't give a fuck about no Gucci and no Louis Vuitton and all that. But we hold fashion in such high. Fashion is a god.
To us.
To us, it's a god. Especially when you and Caucasians, they are the controllers of the imagery. They're the controllers of what we see and what's put in our face. That's why when you watch the news or you watch TV, they always got this bullshit ass Nissan Maxima commercial with a nigga in there bumping some hip hop music. Or it's always a nigga, you know, at McDonald's.
Yes.
You know, with his daddy,
365.
with his daddy eating a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit type shit. You're like, that's the imagery. They're not gonna put the imagery of Dr. Sabi, who cured HIV.
Right.
Then most niggas don't even know who Dr. Sabi is.
Right. Yeah. Check them out.
Because they're misinformed.
On YouTube.
And they don't understand. And a lot of people don't want to know. Look, watch The Matrix. Most of those people are like Cypher. Cypher did not want to leave The Matrix. He wanted to be a god in The Matrix. Even though he knew it wasn't real. He knew it wasn't real, but he still was like, fuck that. I love The Matrix. I can be whoever I want to be. And I think that's how a lot of motherfuckers are. They will not give up their money. And they get around Caucasians a lot of the time, and they take on that identity. And then they start talking. This is how you know motherfucker be on some cool shit. Oh, well, all lives matter.
Right.
That's when you be able to look at them and go get a butter biscuit for them, or go get some hot sauce, some Louisiana chicken hot sauce. Here you go. This is what you need. Because if all lives matter, then you already know my saying. Then let's start with Andrew Jackson, or maybe it was Thomas Jefferson. Oh, I can go on and on and on. They have a history,
Right.
of fucking over black people.
Right.
So you want to talk about all lives matter?
No.
Lynching people, lynching my melanated brothers and sisters. Niggas couldn't even walk home at their certain time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then they twist and flip the words around. You know what I mean? And you know, then you have the law. Then, well, you got to go to school to be a lawyer. But we'll make it twice as expensive as any other degree. It's probably more expensive to be a lawyer than a doctor.
You're probably right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're probably right.
I don't know what because I don't look. We don't claim to know everything. This is just my opinion. Nuke does not co-sign every opinion that Warren is saying. The motherfucker be like, "Oh, you be agreeing?" No, she does not.
Right.
Be agreeing with that. Trust me. When the mics is off, there's a lot of shit she don't be agreeing with. But I'll tell you this. Hey, look at it. It's a capitalistic society. So when you're dealing with capitalism, there can only be one at the top.
Right.
It's who I can fuck over and for how much.
Right, and for how long.
And how long I'm going to do it. Remember when Sprint had the landline? Sprint was fucking niggas on for years.
Man.
And then the cell phones was like the hottest thing. And then they went out of business.
Yes.
The landline went out of business. So that
Yes.
means if you work for a landline, you're out of a job.
Yes.
That's the same thing what's going to happen with cable and DirecTV.
Yep.
Everybody's streaming.
Right.
Everybody is streaming.
Yep.
Now nigga like, fuck that. I'll just stream.
Right. That's why they're trying to raise the rates on the internet packages.
Man, when I had Cox Cable Internet 10 years ago, let's go back 10 years. When I had Cox Cable and I had the internet service, that shit was $39.99 for the highest speed internet. And that internet was fast.
Yes,
that
it
shit
was.
is $100 now.
Yes, it was.
That's all they have left. Because they've been fucking people over with their cable for so long.
Right.
Now you don't even see a whole lot of Cox cable commercials. You don't really see a lot of you don't really see a lot of DirecTV commercials because DirecTV is like, well, fuck it, we'll just go with the NFL ticket. That's what makes us our money.
Okay.
The NFL, and then Cox cable's like, well, we'll just keep selling these niggas this internet because we already know that's the only thing that's gonna make us money.
Right.
And that's a major distraction.
Yeah.
Everything on the internet is not good.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? But everything in the internet is not bad. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt and be able to, you know, to discern what's meant for you and what's not.
Right. There's a lot of options.
A lot of options.
A lot of options.
Just can't be distracted.
Right. which is easy to be, depending on who you are and what's going on in your life.
Nuke, I think that relates to family. I think it relates to melanated relationships. I really do. I think that's why we can't get along with each other either.
You are absolutely right, Warren.
I think that's why we can't get along. You
are absolutely right. And we are also in competition with each other.
Oh, why did you mention that? Why are we in such competition with each other?
I don't know.
She got a Lexus. I gotta go get a Tesla. Oh, she got a Tesla. I gotta go get the newest Tesla. And now we all in debt for no reason. Now we all in debt, flossing. I love it when my people look good and all that.
You know what I like? I'm a scrub, so I just get in the passenger side.
Thank you.
And it doesn't cost me a dime.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. I'm okay with whatever you roll in.
Look, my car 10, 11 years old, so fuck y'all niggas. Y'all see me roll, I don't give a fuck what you do. You can put it on the internet and be like, man, I don't care. I ain't trying to have nobody's fucking car painted.
No.
Once we master the art of knowing who we are, then we can take the next step and get that economical game popping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Start reading some books. You know, Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Great books, man.
We need to do like a 101.
What you mean? Like where we have
101.
Oh, you mean where we like just talk, maybe we can.
Yeah.
I would suggest this.
Do the basics.
Get some financial planning books, read them. I think the hardest part, Nuke, is getting people to read.
You're absolutely right.
Niggas will not read shit. Niggas will not read. I done gave niggas books. I still ain't heard nothing about the books that I done gave niggas. But it's okay though.
They're using them as placeholders.
But you know what though? I did my part.
You did your part. You're right. The rest is on them.
The rest is on them. I'm gonna
it.
keep reading. And when you get my age, you gonna wish you did read those books.
Right.
Because you gonna know. She in there snoring like a motherfucker.
She in her third dream.
She in her REM sleep, huh? But
and you have a great memory too, Warren. So that's good.
You know what? It used to be better. Way better. Like today, I ran into this dude that I used to work with at Opportunity Village from like 14 years ago.
Oh,
15 years ago. But you know what's so funny? I saw this dude that used to be at Opportunity Village. He was like a client, but he was a high functioning, as they would say it.
Okay.
And he remembered me.
Okay.
But he remembered me from the job I'm at now and from there. But because he's seen me at the job, you know what I mean? So he was just like, I remember you. And I was like, you do? He was like, yeah, you used to work at Opportunity Village.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, damn, man, what's up? And I had just been talking about Opportunity Village a lot.
Right, you have.
So then I ran into the other dude. Wow. Man, that nigga was cool, man. That cool dude. I'm blanking on the dude's name. I got his number. Okay. I'm blanking on his name, but the dude.
Is he still there or no?
No. He's not Opportunity Village no more. He worked for another company, but we all kind of left around the same time.
Okay.
It was a bunch of us black motherfuckers working there. I mean, no, you would have thought it was Chocolate City at Opportunity Village.
Really?
It was hella black people working there.
Wow.
And we all kind of like that's what I missed. It was that camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Right. Niggas wasn't hating on each other. We had to kind of stick together because it was like, damn, nigga, you know how these motherfuckers do? But we all kind of shook because I was like, I shook. Then I know he shook and went somewhere else and everybody just started dipping because you know how I go. But it's just crazy to see how that book I had, The Law of Magnetism. I'm going to buy another book, The Law of Magnetism.
That's the name of the book?
Yeah, The Law of Magnetism. I forgot who wrote the author of it, but you can look it up on Amazon and it'll have a whole bunch of Law of Magnetism books. And that book was a good book. And I'm gonna have to order it again. Like right now, I got the Encyclopedia Dictionary of demons and I forgot. I'll show it to you right now. I think, and I got the Dictionary of Symbols. I got the 2 books right now, and then I got the Science of Numerology.
Oh.
So I'm
Okay.
about to, after I read Anthony Browder's book, I'm about to start reading that book,
Okay.
The Science of Numerology.
Okay.
And that's gonna break it all down because I'm getting tired of niggas going, oh well, I'm a Sagittarius, so woo woo, niggas don't be knowing what the fuck they be making
really
shit up that they
talking
read
about-
in the damn newspaper.
Right.
So I want to start reading that shit so I can actually know what the fuck is going on. Because this is
And
all
what
our
was it
science.
created from? Mm-hmm.
Astronomy and astrology is all our science
Mm-hmm.
from ancient Kemet,
Mm-hmm.
which the ancient Kemet, chemistry. That's where chemistry came from.
Mm-hmm.
Kemet.
Mm-hmm. Teach.
Man, motherfuckers, I didn't even know that. I was like, oh shit, I'm reading a book like, I never knew what that came from. And you start thinking, it's like, but that makes sense.
Right.
Of course we made that shit
You always have
up.
to go back to the origin of things. Yes.
Etymology dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
I need to get one.
Look, pharmacy means poisoner.
Wow.
That's what pharmacy means. It means poisoner. Religion means to bind. It means to bind. That's the etymology of it. I have an Oxford dictionary of etymology. And I think Oxford, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta look it up, man. I think Oxford or the family or whoever who started Oxford College, I think they were the ones that were dealing with the Moors.
Okay.
So they were the ones translating a lot of the stuff.
Okay.
So I gotta look into that too. But yeah, the etymology
How old is that dictionary?
That dictionary is old as motherfucker. I think it's from the 1700s. I think, I don't know.
That's amazing.
Because I don't know how old it is, but it breaks. That's where I told you about nigga.
Right.
They got niggas thinking like you ain't supposed to say nigga.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't say nigger. It's bad. Well, the Latin version is bad.
Right.
The Klepster's dictionary makes it bad. But when you look up the etymology of it, it means negus, negus,
Right.
Abyssinian king.
That's why we need to know. Teach.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't, like when you come into that stuff, it
Mess you
It
up.
mess you up.
Yes, because you've been taught this
for so long.
all your life. All of your life.
All your life. Like, that's why I'm like,
Yeah. And all of our parents' lives.
what
It,
is-
you know, it just goes
it's
back.
generation.
Yes.
That's why when I get around people and they're religious, like really religious, and oh God go get you and all this other stuff, I just I believe.
Right.
I believe in the power of prayer. I believe there's a higher power because after
Right.
all, Egyptians, Africans, we did create religion. So I do believe that there's a higher being and higher power, but I don't get into the political part of it. And you know what I mean, political part.
Yes.
Well, the first lady says I ain't into
Right.
that bullshit because I know where that leads.
Right.
The political part is what to me has corrupted religion in a lot of forms in terms of like, okay, I just want to have a good relationship with God, but no, I got to go through all these steps. I got to be. Now, every church ain't like that.
Right.
Some churches is like, you want to be an usher? Cool, you can be an usher.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You want to sing in the choir? Cool, you can sing in the choir. You want to play the drums? Cool. But
Right.
most churches is this congressions of it's like a hierarchy of needs. The
Right.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I hate that shit. And I just hate the spirit behind it.
Right.
Be-
And it all starts with man. It depends on the man.
Man,
The man.
you're right. And whoever's running the church. And if they run
Man
the church
or
the right way,
woman, I should say that.
And I think more churches should teach the economical side of the game. They need to start teaching like how to budget your money. Stop just telling kids save your money.
Right.
That's old school.
Right.
Diversify your portfolio.
Yes.
Buy some stocks and some bonds.
Yep.
And stop buying. Buy the Jordans and buy the stocks and the bonds.
I agree with that.
I think that's what we need to do.
I
If we
agree
do
with
that, we'll be good.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us niggas want to fuck hoes. Niggas want to floss. That's why people
You
like.
say it all the time.
Dude, that's why Dak Prescott like now's not the time to be protesting. He like, nigga, y'all not about to fuck up my money. I'll come from the poorhouse. If enough, I'll challenge white people, Caucasians. If enough Caucasians got together, like I said before, and said, you know what? Fuck this being a supervisor at this job or being a manager. I want what Bill Gates got. And all us Caucasians need to get together. You know what? It ain't just the niggas that they fuck that. I'm white and I can be the dominion over black people. That ain't shit. I want to have the billions like you. When
Right.
enough white people, I'm talking about in the army, the navy, every single Caucasian be like, hey man, they fucking us over.
Right.
Only
We
thing
making pennies.
Thank you. Only thing they gave us is being in charge of some niggas. We all supposed to have what they have.
Right.
That's when shit'll change.
Yeah.
When niggas stop trying to floss on each other and band together, that's when shit'll change.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do. I would like to see that day happen.
Power and knowledge of self. Like, look, man, I don't claim to. Look, I wish I would have known this 6-7 years ago.
Right.
You know, even if I would have came into this knowledge 7-8 years ago, my whole I think about that a lot. My whole infrastructure would be different.
Right.
The way I think, the way I go, I would be an entrepreneur. I
Right.
wouldn't be fucking working at no 9-to-5 job.
Right.
Look, now 9-to-5
Same here.
jobs pay your bills, but as far as me, man,
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
I ain't trying to climb up no economic ladder. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking Barack Obama, because you know that's what they think. They think every nigga supposed to act like him at the job. So you know what I do? Like I always say, Nuke, I don't smile with none of them motherfuckers. They
Right.
be all feeling uncomfortable around me.
You a mess.
And I'll be laughing my ass off. I think it's funny. But Nuke, I hope we could model good behavior. So people under us can see.
That's exactly what I strive to do.
Oh, I
You
know
know?
you do, because I've been knowing you a long time. You don't never come off your square. I ain't never heard you be like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I ain't never heard you do that.
I hope not.
But I've definitely heard you always very, very, very calm, not emotional about shit. And you going and you handle your business. You going about your way.
That's all I can do. You know,
I
don't have time.
I have heard you. I've witnessed it with you, and I think more people need to be that way. I'm trying to be that way. That's why I had to get on myself, you know, sometimes when I'll be like, ooh, I shouldn't. That's why now I'm very slow to speak, especially when it comes to corporate America.
Okay.
Because corporate America, in my opinion, they have their own agenda, which I don't give a fuck about. I just want to get my paycheck and going about my motherfucking way.
And keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't have time to be sitting up here smiling with you and talking with you and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I think, too, Nuke, we need to do a show on how to conduct yourself as a melanated black man or black woman at corporate America.
Okay.
We need to do, maybe next show we'll do that.
Okay.
Because we need to know how to conduct ourselves. Stop getting emotional. Stop getting involved in this miscellaneous bullshit.
Right.
Stop talking this all lives matter shit and stop talking this Colin Kaepernick shit. Don't be explaining shit to a motherfucker about why Colin Kaepernick is kneeling.
Right.
If motherfuckers don't want to go research who Francis Scott Keys is, fuck them.
Right.
That ain't your, and it ain't your job to explain to every Caucasian black people's plight and why black people feel the way they feel. Because you know that's what they do, right?
They're explaining to everybody.
No, you know that's what they do. They explain to everybody, and then after they explain,
What they do at war.
after they explain to everybody, they become that person's identity who they explain it to. So it'll go from, well, you know, black people like this because such and such, and all it takes is one Caucasian agree, and you be like, yeah, but you know niggas is ghetto, and you know that's what we do.
Well.
You know that's what we do.
Well.
We start cooning.
Uh-huh.
You know that's what we do.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know that's what we do.
So yeah.
So I think we have to keep our identity, know who we are, and get our economic game tight. I think we got to get that tight.
First, we need to know who we are.
Yes.
That's major.
No. We don't want to know.
That's major.
Nuke, why the fuck would we want to know who we are? Think about it, Nuke. Why would we? Because then once you have knowledge of self, now there's no excuse for the cooning and the samboing and the telling about the gun line boss. You know what that is, right?
Right.
That's a nigga in life.
Right.
Tell him about the gun line boss.
Uh-huh.
You know, and being a Hayward Shepherd, and you know, I try this often when I go on other people's jobs or I deal with other people. I always, hey man, how's it going? But it's always that sister. Look, it is always that sister.
Really?
Who got an attitude, don't look at you.
Oh, yeah, they don't make eye contact.
And it's like,
they
what
don't speak.
the fuck is wrong with you? But if I was Caucasian, you'd be all up in my face.
They don't
like,
speak.
Man.
Nope, you absolutely. They will put their head
Put
down.
their head down, act like they don't see you, walk right past you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we don't love each other because we don't love ourselves.
That's it.
So that's why we so prone that I say, hey, sister, how you doing? Yeah, you know, I'm like, I want to be like, and here's my disclaimer. If you ugly, you cannot have an attitude. If you look like Biz Markie in the face, you cannot have no attitude, my melanated brothers and sisters. That is that's a disrespect to the nation. If you got an attitude and you look like Biz Markie. And it normally be ugly bitches that be mad, but I'm like, look, I get it. You probably feel like you don't look better than the next person, but there's always somebody for somebody.
Right.
I ain't the best looking nigga, but goddamn, I don't look like Biz Markie.
You sure don't.
And it's like, you look in, but I'm wiser now.
Right.
So I don't match an attitude with an attitude. You know what I do? I just ignore them.
And keep moving.
You want to ignore me? Fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hurting my day.
Right.
And if you chose this style of employment or this type of lane of employment, then you need to do some self researching, or you need to research who you are and what you're about, or take some time out and self-reflect on what maybe you need to be doing.
Look at the woman in the mirror.
Because a lot of people be on these jobs, and I get it, man. Jobs are fuck. Look, let me tell you something. Anybody who working 9 to 5 job, most melanated people do not want to be there.
Right.
So stop greeting them and, hey, how's it going? Look, like I told you,
I'm
a motherfucker know not to say nothing to me in the morning time. Because I have the look. This is the look. I'm telling you. You damn right.
That's the look you give them.
That's the damn look I give up. And with that look, I'm going to tell you the reason why I have that look is because I don't want to be here. So why the fuck would, nigga, we here because this is involuntary servitude.
Right.
We're indentured servants. So you have to be here because if you don't work, you can't eat.
That's right.
So why do you think a person that's forced to be at a job want to be all lovely and then when you're not like that, what's going on?
Everything okay?
Because they want you to be their entertainment. Once you stop being their entertainment, you'll feel better.
And keep them out your business.
Oh my God! Don't tell them shit. Look, you know what you should tell them? You should tell them this. I'm trying to stay away from living on Las Vegas Boulevard and all.
Okay.
That's all the business you can tell them. They're going to be like, what's on Las Vegas Boulevard and Owens? Google it.
Right. Or take a drive.
Or take a drive over there. And then they'll know exactly what you're talking about. And then they'll leave you alone. Me, they don't know to ask me shit. Motherfucker ask me, so what do you got planned for your vacation? To mind my own business.
Minding my own.
Minding my own motherfucking business. God damn.
That's good.
I think once black people, to me, once we know who we are, become a team, man, we gonna be good.
Yes.
That's why I try to have that camaraderie with any brother sister I see.
Yes.
Whether they like it or not, it be fucking people up. I be like, hey man, how's it going? They be looking like, damn, is he talking to me?
Yes.
But I have to because, excuse me, I have to do that because it's true. It makes your day better.
It does.
You know, especially when you get that energy back from your fellow brother and sister. Look, sometimes when I see brothers, I be like, man, what's happening, my nigga? He be like, man, we just start laughing. Because we both know, like, yeah, this bullshit ass motherfucker job. Like, damn.
Right.
Because most melanated people would rather be entrepreneurs doing what they love.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't have the tools and the keys and the cue cards and the cliff notes to do it.
Right.
But most melanated people, they don't want to be at no motherfucking job.
Right. And then we're so tired from work, it's hard to go home and work on your own stuff. You know, they try to wear you out on these jobs.
You're right.
So you don't have the energy or the time to work on anything else. This is all we want you to do for the rest of your life.
No, let me ask you a question. Do you think that more melanated people can't even be entrepreneurs a lot of the time because they're slaves to the system already?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm starting to see.
Because it takes you getting up way early in the morning or staying up really late at night to work on your personal dream, your business. I mean, every free moment you need to channel that into your own thing to get it up and running. I mean, it happens, but most of us, we just don't put in that energy and that time.
No, not only are you right, I'm kind of learning that. Like, I don't have a business, but me not working the 2 jobs like I used to and now just working the 1, man, I'll be racing to try to get out of there because I want to maximize my personal time.
Yes.
Because I feel like once I can start maximizing it, that's when my creative juices go. And it is hard to be creative when you at somebody's fucking job all day.
Yes.
So that's why when it's time to go, I want to get the fuck away from you. And so I can get to what I want to do.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why I just be like, God damn. Because, I like to read. I got shit going on. Damn. And your weekend goes by so fast.
Oh, my goodness.
And I don't want
Blink of
to,
an eye.
I don't want to, like Dame Dash said, he said, all you motherfuckers just hustle just for Friday, just for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
He's like, who the fuck wants to do that? You ain't lying like a motherfucker.
Not only that, but just think about it. A lot of melanated people who have these nice homes and cars, when do you get to enjoy it if you working so hard?
For somebody else.
Yes.
And that's what I've learned. I'm down to about 10%.
You at 10 now?
I'm about 10.
Okay.
I've maximized that. That's why I'm very, very much an introverted person. Have my earphones. I don't want to be bothered because I can't give you this energy. I can't. Not anymore.
You're on reserve.
You will not ever get my. Look today. A motherfucker. Hey man, you're not. I can't give you. I don't want to discuss this job. I don't want to talk about it. I can't give it any more energy. Period. To nobody.
Right.
Ever again.
Good for you.
Because this is not the same place that I used to work at before where, see, I was giving out good energy, but I was also receiving good energy from my sisters and my brothers.
Right.
That's what I miss about working where I used to work at before because I was getting that type of energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But now that I'm not getting that type of energy, y'all heard the motherfucking dog barking. That bitch gonna be barking. But now that I'm not getting that type of energy, it's like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I mean?
No more.
You gotta cut it. And I learned a lot of that from you.
Really?
Man, no, I used to watch you all the time when I used to work. Man, you would never want to know. You. This is a record. This is a fact. I haven't ever seen you be like, well, they need to be doing this and they need to be doing that and whoop and what. Like, that's how I used to be. I never seen you do that. You know what I have seen you do? Smile, wave, do your work, and go the fuck home. I've never seen you indulge in that because you already know what it is.
Right.
So you like, I already know what it is. So I've mastered the art of keeping my energy to myself. That's why when we see each other, we laughing and joking about shit that ain't have nothing to do with the job.
Right.
And I didn't notice that till probably about the third or fourth year. Of knowing you, I'm like, damn, she don't never. I've never seen you be like, these motherfuckers, never. It's always been like, Warren, you watch Love and Hip Hop? Or Warren, you because that's what life is about.
Right.
It's not about being like, we're already in a time we're working at this motherfucker.
Right.
That don't mean we're supposed to be like,
right.
Unless it's energy that we can laugh and reflect off of.
Yes.
Then that's when it becomes
times,
that's when it becomes like, okay, now I can understand. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I've never seen you be like overindulged with anybody, melanated, anybody like that. And even if it is melanated people and we all would get together, we'll talk, but it would always be a joke.
Right.
It would always be a joke
yes.
about.
Yeah.
But when you be around other people, especially people that's not your race, they just want to keep talking about the same shit. And then when you notice y'all don't have nothing in common but talking shit about the job,
right?
Then you notice, oh, well, we're not really friends. We just talk about the job.
Right.
Because real friends,
we have a lot to talk about. History.
Yes. They're on the same page.
Yes.
They view things the same way. They have their differences. They bring their opinions. That's why I'm like really trying to magnetize people.
Open, right.
That's like us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want no much. Like, if you don't read no books, but you got knowledge, I want you around.
Right.
But if you don't read no books and you ain't got no knowledge, you got to get the fuck away from me. You're a walking fuck up.
Right. And I can't learn from you.
And I can't learn from you. And I can't
I need to be able to learn something from you. And I've learned a lot from you, Warren. Like, seriously.
I learned a lot from you. And this is the main thing I learned from you. Composure, etiquette. Don't smile when need be, and going about your fucking way. And be an enigma at work. Don't be letting everybody know what the fuck you got going on. Be an enigma. Because they're more intimidated by that than anything else.
Right.
When you be an open book, which I have not been, but when you be an open book, or the imagery that you've painted that I've noticed is I'm here to do my job. I'm very professional, and please get the fuck away from me with a smile on your face. That's how you are.
Mm-hmm.
Versus me, it's a lot of times because I'm laughing, I'm joking a lot. People misconstrue it and they take it for something else.
Right.
And then they think, oh, well, he's an idiot.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, or he's dumb. And then it takes the people that really know me that's like, no, Warren be on his shit.
Super intelligent. Yes.
But
mm-hmm.
to the naked eye, the imagery that's being painted.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've learned is just slow to speak and eager to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, Nuke. It makes people so uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, Nuke, a motherfucker got the nerve to come to me talk about, hey man, you all right? I said, yeah, I'm all right. He's like, oh yeah, they told me. If they want to know how, then they would ask me they damn self. They already asked me. I don't need you.
Right.
I would never do they bidding.
Right.
Motherfucker, you go ask them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I know I make people uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And there's nothing wrong with
And there's nothing. You tell me in anybody's job description, unless you work customer service, where you gotta be warm and fuzzy to people you work with.
Right. It's not.
You better just do your job and go about your way. It's funny when you become the non-distraction, the non-entertaining, melanated person. Then there's an issue or a problem.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Tyrone?
Uh-huh. Yep.
that part.
Yes. They want to get in your business.
So I've learned today, we gotta know who we are. We gotta get some economic game popping.
Yes.
And then we gotta be a team.
Yes.
So
Three good points.
I think if we get that, I think we'll be good, no?
I agree.
I think, but knowing us is the hard part.
Yes. Because we have to do soul searching, learning. We need to read. We need to definitely educate ourselves. Talk to your family.
Oh, man.
Where did you come from? Who are we related to?
Woo, thank you. Is it, you know, what was our goal? What was our mission
your
statement
lineage.
as a family?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think once we do how to navigate through the corporate America, once we do that, then we can go back and be like, and this is why you need to be like that. You know what I mean? Because I just think a lot of us melanated brothers and sisters, we get these degrees and we just think that we're a part of them.
We think we made it.
We think we made it. Hey, your degree gives you options.
Options. That's it.
That's all it gives you.
That's it. Options.
That doesn't mean you're going to be the CEO of a company, motherfucker.
That's right.
It just means it gives you options. And when the economy is fucked up, depending on what your degree is, you might be fucked.
You might be the greeter at Walmart. And I'm
Thank
not
you.
knocking it. It's a job.
Exactly.
With your degrees.
Or you might be thank you for choosing Taco Bell. How may I help you today? You might be one of those too.
You never know.
I would hope that people understand that part, but hey, you know what I mean? To each his own. Hopefully we'll get it together. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Nuke, it's been a pleasure. It's been real.
Yes. So glad to be back.
And Nuke, I'm glad that you're back. I was praying every day doing them damn podcasts by myself. Like, oh shit, I hope Nuke come back.
Oh, please.
I hope Nuke. Nah.
Yes.
Nuke is very busy, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop. So are you.
Very busy. Nuke, we still gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do a Q&A with you too.
We do.
And I gotta get a camera. We gotta do all that shit too. And they gonna see all this bullshit on the damn
We
table. I
have to
don't give a
plan it
fuck.
so I can make sure I comb my hair.
You know I ain't combing mine at all. I ain't combing mine at all. But anyway, yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta sit down and figure that out.
Okay.
And then Nuke, the next thing we gotta go. I'll be off this month,
Oh.
so we gotta go to.
Well, give me some dates.
I'll
So
be
I can
off
call.
the 18th through the 29th.
Okay.
The 18th through the 29th. So we got to go up there and just call them. And then I just want to do an Instagram live and be like, man, this is what black dollars do.
Yes.
So we'll do topics on that too.
Okay.
We'll do topics on that. I think next topic is navigating through corporate America.
Okay.
The do's and the don'ts.
Uh-oh.
So think of some stuff, because I'm gonna think of some stuff all
I
weekend.
know you are.
So we gotta think of some stuff of what to do and what not to do.
Okay. Got it.
So we gonna do that. Nuke, what you got going on this week?
I have a wedding to go to. I'm actually, I'll be at the Pearson on Saturday between 1 and 4 with Cooley the Hip Hop Ant. So if anyone's listening to this, come check out Cooley the Hip Hop Ant at the Pearson Community Center.
When?
Saturday, October 6th, I believe it is, from 1 to 4.
I might go up there and fuck with it, dude. You might get me to come out and fuck with it. It's hard for me on my weekends, but you might get me. Who gonna be up there? Is everybody gonna be up there?
They're actually having an event, and unfortunately, I can't remember exactly what the event is about, but they did ask for Cooley to come on, and yeah.
It's all good, Nuke. Don't worry about it. Just send me the info. And when I do, because you know I usually do a podcast on Thursday.
Okay.
So I'll do one by myself on Thursday. I'm going to text you on Thursday and then send me the info and then I'll talk about it on the podcast.
Okay, I got it. Actually, I'm sorry. Cooley's going to be there from 2 to 4. They're
Okay.
doing a community coat drive. So bring coats. Geraldine and Ratch the Gym.
Okay.
If I don't have my glasses on, forgive me. But they're doing a coat drive. So, yeah, for kids.
Okay.
It's a free event.
All right, cool. Man, well, hey, anybody that's, on the West, check out the Doc Pearson Center. You run into Nuke. Don't be trying to holler. She do got a husband. Shit, don't be up there talking about, I hollered at Warren, and Warren told me, shit, what you trying to do? No, don't do that. Don't use my name, nigga.
Right.
Shit, but you can go up there and say, what's up?
Yes.
If they don't see you, but once they see you, once people see you, I feel like in my heart, once people start seeing you and they listening out here, motherfuckers gonna be like, I know you.
Oh, it's you. Huh?
Yeah, it's you. What would make you want to do a show with that motherfucker? He crazy.
This is Warren is like a brother, a cousin, man.
Okay.
Y'all have no idea.
Man.
Did you get my message?
What?
I left you a voice message.
You did? No. You know I got Sprint like you. Oh, yes, I did get your message. And that's why I texted you and I called you back.
Oh,
And
okay.
That shit was funny as a
Okay.
motherfucker. That's why I come to pray. But anyway.
Yes. So,
Look, I'm going to be chilling, working,
Okay.
doing podcasts. That's
Okay.
it. That's my thing, reading these books.
Okay.
And it's chilling. I might try to head up there. You going to be up there around 1?
no, actually 2.
You going to be up there too? I might
Yes.
head up there at 2.
2
I might.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I ain't going to be doing nothing. Hey, we appreciate all the subscribers.
Yes.
That's been subscribing.
Tell a
crazy.
friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Man, I've been telling them, send it to all the coons and Sambos you know.
Yes, everybody.
And like I said before, send it to whoever you want. Confident white people, go listen to this and be like, you got a point. Confident white people. If you're not confident, you're not going to like what I have to say.
And
But
that's
if-
okay.
But it's okay. But if you're confident, you're going to be like, yeah, I don't believe that, but he's got a point with that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because there's always agree to disagree.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's all about perspective.
Right.
But hey, everybody that subscribe, I appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank
Love
you.
and respect. Hey, this is the No Way Out podcast. Any nigga that's going to the Walmart grocery store and or the Family Dollar store and your baby mama told you to get you some diapers for little Kiki or little Travion, and you over there driving the car to go see another bitch, and you get busted, and you in your baby mama's car, you know what my saying is, guilty, nigga. Hey,
Have a
man,
nice
we
week.
out. Peace.
Bye. You are so crazy.